After a very long night last night, we are packing up the room in Orlando at Margaritaville. Macy blowing her nose. If you want to see the full review, definitely check down the show notes. This is what we're looking at. This is our view for the last couple days. It's a little early, so the DJ's not out there playing, or whatever his guitar is, DJ. Well, here's our porch area too. It's a nice little stay. Macy's been up since about 4 in the morning because her blood sugar has been critically low basically all night.
Why, you ask? Well, a few factors. First factor is we walked, somewhere around 15 miles last night?
Yeah, something like that.
Between 10 and 15 miles. I don't know the exact. But between yesterday and we got home at 2 a.m. when I checked my fitness app, it looked like it was somewhere between 10 and 15 miles. And that's more than what we usually do. Now, we're not theme park people that much anymore. So basically, we're not in theme park shape. And when you do something outside the norm as a type 1 in terms of exercise and metabolism and stuff, your body doesn't need as much insulin. And so that was part 1. Part 2 was I changed out my continuous glucose sensor last night. And when I do that with my pump, the pump goes into manual mode while it waits till it sets up. My manual settings are not as honed in. And when it's in manual mode, it doesn't automatically flip to automatic mode. I have to manually go in and do that. And when it's in manual mode, it won't adjust for how my blood sugar is. So it just kept giving me what is usually in my scheduled settings. So you partner that with exercise and getting too much insulin, even though it's not a lot of insulin, it was still too much for what I needed. It caused me to go critically low. And insulin stays in your system, at least mine does, for about 4 hours. And we're just now right at the 8:40, 9 o'clock mark, 4 to 5 hours. So, yeah. And I didn't get to switch it into automatic mode until 4 when I woke up to alarms of my blood sugar being low. So, it's kind of like a two-fold process, and it sucks, but that's the reality of dealing with my disease. So, didn't get much sleep.
Woo!
What the hell was that?
It's because every time Adam the Woo goes past this, he always shows the... And it's also a Ric Flair reference for the wrestling fans out there. But there's the power pole. That's Disney-esque. We made it to I-4. We've got about an hour and 56 minutes to get there. So everything seems to be lining up. We got out actually when we were planning on it, so we did pretty good this morning, even though for being exhausted. Yeah. Absolutely exhausted and sore.
Yeah. At least today isn't going to involve a lot of walking. Today is going to involve some sunshine because we're going to the baseball game. And then we're going to head over to the resort after the baseball game and hopefully get a little relaxation in tonight. And then hopefully tomorrow morning we'll get a little relaxation too before we have to head back. Don't really have a timeline as to what time we're going to leave, but we're just going to enjoy the day today.
We have made it to Northport. Kind of reminds us of our hometown of Cape Coral. It's very similar.
And we're going to turn on Hank Aaron Way.
Yeah, we're going to be turning on Hank Aaron. Yeah, that's her jersey. That's my jersey. Yeah. We're getting there. A lot of construction on the way here. It's kind of interesting they chose this place. Seeing how easy it is to get into Orlando and stuff. It could have took us on a bad road though, and it's the stadium's defense, but just an interesting place to put it.
Yep. Excited to see what the actual stadium looks like, and we gotta wait until my sister gets here, but we're excited.
There's the stadium in the distance. We're now trying to find parking. That's gonna be fun. But yeah, we'll figure it out, I guess. Made it to parking. It is free, in case you want to know. But there is where they practice, so that's their practice field. So if you come out here on non-game days and they're doing their practice, typically before spring training starts, that's where they'll be practicing. And then the stadium is to our left here. Now, we've been to Truist a few times. It's going to be interesting seeing how close this is to Truist.
Yeah, because it says Braves everywhere. And I think that was one thing over at the Disney park. There wasn't a lot of branding.
Yeah, it was Disney. So it's Disney.
Yeah.
But it'll be interesting. The drive here's a little weird. It's right in a retirement community, so there's like a 55 and plus like thing right down the road.
Yep.
And it's only like a 2-lane road to get here. So definitely plan ahead and get here a little bit early. It's a trip.
Off the interstate. The interstate was fine. Actually, I will say, I don't know what's happening in Lakeland and South Florida and people in big trucks. They're just not nice. Just not nice. And we drive everywhere, and Atlanta and in LA, and I was just taken completely aback by the rudeness.
I-4 is one of the most dangerous roads on the U.S. Well, in the U.S.
It's true. It is true.
So we gotta wait here. Sister's gonna be here in about like 20 minutes or so. We're just gonna hang out in the car for a little bit. Probably head up eventually, and then meet them somewhere around the gate. But we're just hanging out here. It's kind of nice. It's free, but it is grass.
Yeah. Thankfully, they don't make you pay, and it didn't rain.
Exactly. Heading in. There's the Braves Stadium in the distance. Check out that big A over there. Atlanta Braves. Getting to the stadium. Cool murals on the outside of the building. You got Chipper Jones. And you got Greg Maddux in the distance. It's kind of interesting because neither of them played at the stadium, so. You excited?
Very excited. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm excited. Made it to the gate. CoolToday Park. While we're waiting outside, I noticed this on the backside. There's Terry Pendleton. He was an MVP of the league one year. Third baseman, right before Chipper Jones. Check out, they got Chipper, John Smoltz, Maddox, Glavin, Phil Necro, Hank Aaron. I can't really see the guys at the bottom. We made it in. Made it into the stadium. Here's kind of what it looks like. Pretty standard stadium. See where our seats are soon enough. So we're kind of checking out the store. There's actually like a downstairs area I'm going to check out. Here's what the downstairs looks like. It's a pretty big shop for a spring training. This is actually bigger than the Dodgers' entire little shop that they had, which is kind of crazy. Touring the stadium. That's what it kind of looks like. Pretty standard stuff. So there's a field suites. Like the Truist Park, they have a restaurant down there. Here's our view. Not too bad. But we have absolutely no shade. We are straight up in sunlight. Here's our big off-season sign. Left fielder. See how good he does.
Wait, will you pass the baby down?
Who's ready? I got beer in cold places. Who's thirsty? Free beer delivery. Who's ready? Free beer delivery. Take me down to the paradise city where the beer is cold and the girls are pretty. I want to buy a cold beer. Who's thirsty?
There we go. There you go. So now we got Austin Riley. Him and Olsen and Profar are the only starters I think they're playing today.
Ice cold beer! Ice cold beer! Who's ready?
Come on, Riley, let's do something.
Let's get heavy!
If you've never been to a spring training game, they typically only play the starters for like 2 or 3 innings.
It's a miracle.
Make sure you get there early if you want to see
Who's
somebody.
ready? You thirsty?
Go, go, go! Go! Yeah! Austin Riley, home run! Woo!
Alright, now we got medals, and hopefully they go back to back.
Thank you. I owe you nothing. $10 out of $10. What else is going on?
Oh, back to back. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah!
How did that get out of here?
Pretty good inning. We got 2 runs on 2 homers. So the Nacho guy at shortstop is supposed to be a prospect. That's supposed to be fairly good. He came up last year, didn't hit very well, sent him back down. He was supposed to be injured, so I'm surprised he's in the game today. Well, that's cool to see. There's Kelnick. He came last year, was supposed to be fairly decent, sort of underperformed. It stinks that Michael Harris is playing today. So it's only the 2nd inning. They already pulled the starter. That's the thing about spring training. If you come for the starters, they're not going to last very long in the games. They pulled them pretty early. You should have just seen the throw from Profar from left field. That didn't look good. Hopefully that's not how the season shakes out for him. Made it to the bottom of the 2nd. They only got 1 run last inning. So we're doing okay. Just hit White, so he's on first base. Hopefully Kelnick will be able to knock him in. So I was wrong earlier. It's Eddie Alvarez out there, not Nacho. So Eddie's he's a former Milwaukee Brewer. So Nacho Alvarez is actually out. Wow, look at him. They're checking. The shirt's pretty far. That's pretty impressive. And it's interesting they have like a knockoff blooper as their mascot here. Braves are subbed again in the 3rd inning. They got our closer in. So that's our closer out there. It's like, why is he throwing so hard? It's because that's our closer. It's interesting in spring training how they pitch people. 3 innings down. Something interesting that's happening is that they took a run off the board. So in the 2nd inning, the guy scored, but they got a tag out at 3rd before the guy scored, so the run didn't count. Off the walk. Oh. That's Jackson Profar, just got a double. Nice. So we got a double, so he's on 2nd. Hopefully we get another run. So we're like 2-0. Doing pretty good. I'm going to look into Zero and see if he's a starter for the Yankees. Oh, this one's on this way. I've never felt more fear. I got knocked up on this side, and as soon as it gets to that blue, y'all, I can't see it at all. It just gets lost in the sky. It's really, really hard to see. Whew. This is like Russian roulette over here, y'all. Oh, he tagged up. Good job. Good job. Riley just got a double, scoring Profar from 3rd base. So we're up 3-0. Alright, so Garrett Cooper, our DH. We got. He wasn't the Marlins last I knew. I don't know where he was before that. We got a double right inside the left field line. We're up 4-0. Schwellenbach's in. He gave up a hit and then he just got a double play. He's another one of our possible starters. It'll be interesting to see where he shakes up at the end of this year. Top of the 5th, nothing really happened in the 4th. It'll be interesting to see how long the starters last. I'm guessing 6 innings. Let me know in the comments below if you've been to some games when they typically pull the starters. I got off the round up again. Hopefully you get something, got one on. It is sunny over here, y'all, and a little bit warm.
There's a breeze though.
Okay, there's a breeze. You enjoying the game? Yeah?
It's always fun.
Well, they took that off to Riley, so he made it to the 6th inning, top. So we'll see when Matt Olson goes out. There's their spring training mascot, Palmer, for Palm Tree, I'm guessing. Not as good as Blooper, in my opinion. And so apparently they're going to be sunbathing for us. Alright, so we got some sunbathing going on.
I enjoy
I don't really understand what's happening.
Mike Seltzer, pineapple, black cherry.
Yeah, I don't have any idea. I'm guessing they're sunbathing.
Who's thirsty?
I mean, I think at least Palmer would sunbathe topless, right? Blooper would. Blue would be naked by now.
Landing the beer.
So Palmer and his intern, because you know that person doesn't get paid. That was it. They just basically said get off the field, and that was it. So we're the top of the 7th, and all of the Braves started except for Kelnick. Kelnick is still in there. I'm guessing one more a bat for him, but everybody else is taken out. 7th inning stretch. It's 4-1. They got a run last inning on a sacrifice fly. Jared Kelnick hit a solo home run. Look at that. He went out right over there. Right field. Nice. So a guy named Charles LeBlanc, I don't know who that guy is, just hit a 3-run home run now. That's pretty much the game, yo. There's no way the Yankees are gonna come back on that.
That was a good inning.
Good inning. Inning's not over yet. They only got one out.
I know, but like, I mean, that was
We had a bases loaded sitch. Dave McCabe came up to bat. Got 2 runs in. Got a nice little single in the right field. It's pretty much a blowout. We got 11-1 as the score with 1 inning left. Don't think the Yankees won't come back from this one. No, that's Truist. Yeah, that's Truist. I don't know why they're showing an old Freeze run. I was like, oh, the Freeze is here. But he's not. That's Truist. So instead of getting someone to do it, they just do that. Didn't have the picture for Tyler Hartman, so they just used that lady from Home Alone. Oh, spring training. Here's up to bat. We officially reached the no name. Here's Alex Vargas, the Marshmallow Puffman. Come on, catch it. Oh, come on. Oh. There's 1 out left, y'all. 1 out. We need 1 more out and we're out of this game. Kobe Morales is a rat from the sewer. That's kind of harsh. That's kind of harsh. So that's it. Finally won. 11-1. Good.
You almost ran into Palmer.
He actually hit her in the head. So one last look at the stadium. We head out. Next home game, Twins. The World Championship banner right there. 2021 World Champs. Kind of see it over the sun. Sorry for the glare. Completed the Braves game.
Yeah, we just finished up at the Braves. What is it called? Good Times Park?
Cool
Times.
Today, I believe, park.
Cool Today Park. Yeah, Cool Today Park. It definitely resembles Truist.
Yeah.
In some ways, like just on a smaller scale. And it was a good game. It was a really good game.
Yeah, Braves were out. That was pretty fun. Yankees lost pretty handily. The Yankees fans were not too happy. I don't know. It was spring training. None of their stars really seemed to play.
No.
But it was cool getting to see 2 starters, 2 possible starters, and then we got to see the closer pitch. So we got to see some good talent. And then you got Olsen and Riley, and the Jackson Profar. He did pretty good for a new player.
Yeah, the last few players that came up and pitched, man, they all or hit, not pitched. The last few players that came up and hit, they were hitting them.
Yeah.
So
good game. Now we're gonna head to our resort. We'll probably give you a little sneak peek of that, but if you want to see the full review, check down the show notes. But we're tired from last night, and we're gonna go have some fun at the resort. You wanted to tell people something?
I just want to say, don't come to this ballpark unless you want to sit here for 2 hours after the game is over, because the crowd management, traffic planning is piss poor. Abysmal.
Yeah, this was a blowout. The stadium was probably a quarter of the way filled when we left. Most of the people had already left, and we're already 2 hours in trying to get out of here.
We're still sitting here.
Because there's literally only one way in, one way out, and all the other ways have been blocked off by the police. So they try to like get you to go out one way. It sucks.
Yep.
This is what we're dealing with. Destination's coming up here on the right. That big old resort right there. Sunseeker Resort. Ooh, it's big. I hope we don't have to walk too far to get to our room, but we'll find out. Turning in. Sunseekers, Charlotte Harbor. It's a
Make a U-turn.
delivery vehicles only. Parking lot
Turn
hotel
left,
check-in is
then
straight.
turn right onto Tamiami.
Made it to the back of the resort. You can see the sun's over that way. That's the view. There's the bridges. This is just the back, right on the waterway. It's really pretty. You can see everything in the distance. So we're just hanging out at the pool. That's kind of what it looks like. Pool there. There's I think that's a restaurant. I'm gonna check my map thing in a second. It just kind of goes over that way to the pool. And you can see the river in the background right there. And it is right on the water, y'all. If you want to know what the resort looks like from the outside, that's a pretty good shot of it. Yeah, that's pretty much the resort. We're already on our next adventure, but we got back to the hotel, had some dinner, and then we headed to sleep.
Yeah, it was a really long day from a really long week, and we were just absolutely, utterly exhausted, but the game was really fun. We got to see some really good plays and ate some decent ballpark food too.
Yeah, it was good getting to see him in spring training. As we talked about in the video, it's spring training, but it's always a fun experience. I don't know if we'd recommend going to that stadium. It was a little hard to get out of, but it's a fun experience if you want to go.
Yeah, we actually have plans to go see the Braves play the Dodgers here in the future. So definitely, if you guys want to see more ballpark videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button.
So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up.
And like I said before, hit that subscribe button.
And ring that notification bell so you get notified we do at least 3 videos a week.
And we'll come and get y'all for the next one.
Ain't that the truth? Baby Ruth.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
We just wanted to take a moment to thank you guys for watching this video. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, would you please consider hitting that subscribe button, as it helps us reach a wider audience and helps our channel grow even further. To those of you who are already subscribed to the channel, we just wanted to say a huge thank you for always being there and supporting our channel. We cannot wait to take you guys on our next adventure, so we'll see you guys in the next one.